Alright, so this is what I did. I took a TFT screen, touch screen, made by NextGen, NEXTION. So here we have a rotating picture here. It updates every time the minute counts, and every time the minute jumps by 1, then it does the temperature, the humidity, and pressure sensor, and that comes off of this little circuit I made here, or programmed I should state. And it gives me the date at the same time. So it's kind of interesting because I always forget, like, where is my hamburger, or how do I want it? Do I want it rare, medium, well done, and all that other BS? I mean, you'd think after all these years you kind of get it right, but yeah, so anyway, so here's I'm trying to use a pen. So I can sit here and I got all the little fine details in there. So then I can go back to my date, time, clock, and then once the time updates and all these fields get updated, and that's a picture of Charlene, so you can see it, that rotates. Then I can do city select, and what I did was I put in the forecast for all the wind and stuff. So anyway, so let's just go ahead and pick Cocoa. Then it'll take it a second. There you go. And then once the temp, humidity, and barometric pressure, because that only gets updated once per minute. These arrows they point into the wind, so it gives me a forecast. So here, let me reorientate my pen. So these green line on the very top, right? There's only the 4 of them. That's midnight. In between here is divided by 8 rows. All right, because the forecast gets updated once every 3 hours. So now I got a timeline. I have my wind speed. So it's pretty hard to tell or ask what you wanted to ask, but but to me it's a good graphical representation. I mean, and it only needs an internet connection once, or anytime you want to update the forecast. Otherwise, if you go back to this page at City Select, or what I call page 3, anytime you go back to page 3, then you gotta let the humidity, time, pressure, but time will come back in, but it does not need an internet connection for that. It will not need an internet connection for that. So it'll update once the timer over. Once this guy sits here and says, "Hey, it's been 60 seconds, time to update the screen." So, and then this little chip right here, which is a BME 280E, that's my temperature, humidity, and barometer sensor. So that's what it tells me inside. That's inside my boat, and I can run this successfully on 10 feet of. I can run this successfully on 10 feet of this wire back to the chip without a signal loss. So that's perfectly functional. So I can go back to my weather forecast, and yeah, you know what? I don't want to change the city, so we'll just hit the cancel button. There's a forecast. Once again, it did not bang the internet to do that. Alright, enough of that 5-minute video. I hope you're doing fine. Y'all have a good day.